Well, hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode of This is the Police. We've got boutique sales, invite stampede. 44% of Freeburg believes homosexuality is contagious. Dear God. An authentic uniform of German General Karl Wolf, discovered in city dump. Everyone likes this. Police station, one thumb down, that's okay. Not a Roman gladiator. So, even then, we'd still be in favor. You're tired, you can hardly walk straight. Yes, fine. No. Damn it, Smith, you are very lazy. Always keep coming up with excuses like, I want to read. You can read on your own damn time. I'm paying you to work. Or at least that's the theory. Salary. $1,700. Not bad. Take everything from jewelry, even though they don't really like us that much. Got another serial murder. 25-year-old Pamela Cox, a stripper from the club Twister, was brutally murdered in her home. We'll have to send 2 people and SWAT. Currently we've got a lot of people on this one. Probably because Mole sucks at her job. Damn it, we had Derpdigital, but we had to call him off. And Armstrong is on this case. We might not be able to send anyone to that. Ugh, that's a scary thought. Police station. Labor market. We can hire 2 cops. Did something go wrong? I don't remember, like, suddenly having 2 spots. Like, where's the... Oh yeah! I remember now! Oopsie! Jesus, that took a minute to sink in. It's been a while since I recorded. Yeah, let's take a quick look at those investigations. Arson? Can we catch anyone for this already? Like, I don't know. You were about to go home, suddenly lost power, got really quiet, heard a muffled noise like a little clap. Building had about 10 employees. I didn't notice the smoke at first. When I saw the fire, I began to yell, but it was too late. Some people just didn't make it out. We only have 3 clues. Oh boy, this is a paragraph and a half. At the time of the tragedy, I should have already been home, was just leaving, ran into Ronald Sherman, ex-husband, who decided to not have a child after she consulted. Open quarrel, he beat her and they divorced. He's come to our office. On the evening he was standing, wearing a large backpack. Made a point of walking past me, muttering, burn in hell. Biatch. Thought how close I already was to hell. If only... if people could wear such ugly red sweaters. Oh ho! I think we're missing frames, like... although, that could potentially be it. You've got a jerry can with a Zippo. Fire started with a small plastic canister filled with accelerant, which was thrown from the street through an open window. So let's do that frame. When the fire began, the building was already without power, so he cut the power lines first. I think he showed up, cut the thing, let it, and there we go! Ronald Sherman, former spouse of a Freeburg birth control union client, who blames the center for destroying his family. We're gonna have to send a whoop whoop out on that one. Yancey Trevor, get him. As soon as we wrap that one up, we can then go that. Jack, one of our kids climbed onto the roof and he's talking about suicide. We need you to calm him down, at the same time keep a lid on the situation. Smith, you can talk with the nice friendly people with guns. I'm sure you'll do a fine job of not bothering me for a minute. They might even let you read, who knows. And, did we get him? Wrong place. Damn it. Robbery at the arcade. They cleaned out a rental cash register while the owner was occupied in the back room. Store employee recognized one of the robbers. A regular! You idiot. Why would you do that? Damn kids. We've got 200 grand. Neat! I didn't remember it being 200k. Again, that's the woes of not recording for a bit, I guess. Yancy, Trevor. The whoop whoop needs to represent our arrest here. Teenager fitting the description is playing alone at a console. Confirm with the manager. I don't want to willy-nilly just yank a kid in his neck, just being like, "Hey you, give back the stolen goods." You know? If that's the wrong guy, his friends would never forgive it. Silent alarm just tripped at the central branch. It appears that 4 to 6 armed robbers have stormed the bank and locked themselves inside. Grant, Beard, rushing, and SWAT. I really want to send Smith, but I want to keep people in reserve. Besides, our SWAT is freaking beast. They have 6-packs on top of their 6-packs, on top of their SWAT gear. Just insane. Arson. We caught the offender. I'd be surprised if we hadn't. We arrested all the suspects. Huzzah. Now we can send the whoop whoop out to this in a minute. If we just take the Brito off of this case. There we go. Fight in the Ice Prince Cafe. 15 hooligans burst into a cafe. Not the cafe, just a cafe. Wounded the manager, badly beaten out a young man. Our man armed with a gun was at the scene. He fired a warning shot. The hooligans only laughed and continued their rampage. We'll wait until Trevor and Yancy get back, then we'll respond. Armed robbery. Everyone caught. They're on their way back. That's good. Thankfully I didn't oversend to this one, otherwise we'd have to risk a hell of a lot more with the fight here. Just send our best people, I guess. And we'll just send you for security. We'll keep Smith in reserve. Although we already had a municipal assignment today, so I don't think we'll be getting any more of that. I'll just keep Smith in reserve for if another thing happens, I guess. Even though we have the A crew coming back now, just to be safe. We'll send these guys out with SWAT. To the poor lady. Fight report. Yeah, we handled that. I didn't have any... Well, I mean, we had middle... I don't want to say middle class, like... They're still good officers, but like, in the middle of her, like, professionalism-wise, so I wanted to feel safe and send a bit more.
10-11A in progress.
Terror threat from the city center. We'll wait until everyone's back, and then we'll send out the whoop whoop! Police intercepted a radio signal similar to the kind used by terrorist cells. They appear to be planning a terrorist attack on Freiburg. Radio could only catch short snatches of dialogue. It sounds like two cells, codenamed Green Snake and Jupiter. They're going to use something they're calling the Prophet's Hammer to make a giant explosion. Doesn't that sound like a right bunch of heresy? We'll only send out 4 people. I don't know. It's not really convinced me that... Ooh, frames found. 3 different possibilities. This seems to be the weapon that she was knocked unconscious with. Jack, I'm so glad you've lived up to my expectations and accepted the rules of the game. So far, the feds are chasing their own tails, but you're following the trail of coins I've left for you. Feel how they're still warm to the touch. You're getting close. Sorry about you, detective. I was just so excited to try out my new trap. But I swear, it will never happen again. So we've got what looks like a lady holding a horn dumping coins onto... animals? And a crown? I don't know. Like, I don't get what I'm supposed to see here. I don't get the clue. Although it might be the pipe because it sort of looks like the horn, I guess? But that's like reaching. That is not conclusive enough to form good judgment with. I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, that... Yeah. Beat Dancer Studio, Fortune Bank. That might... He may have hidden evidence here about the murder. That's true. We'll send out the whoop whoop. I think, like, because of the bank? And there was a lot of, like... There were coins in there. There weren't any terrorists in the abandoned apartment. No sign of imminent attack. The signal was transmitted by a toy radio. Oh, god damn it, you guys. We can intercept everything, but it's toys. Small owner of a grocery reports a teenager. Drug pushers are always hanging around the corner. Tired of calling the scene, you cops never do anything. He abruptly hung up. Bring Smith. Theft report. We've gotten a new frame. Huzzah! They're going upstairs. Oh, goody. See, at least this is better, you know? Yeah, he arrives on the scene. He opens that. He goes to the thing. They're like walking back down. You shouldn't be bringing stuff upstairs. You should be taking it downstairs. And he has a bad back, so he's not being able to carry all that. I know, I think we need to wait one more day, and that is very frustrating, because, Oh well. Let's see, serial murder, it looks like we found the evidence hidden by the dentist. It's a police car. That would indicate to me that it would be the baton of everything. Like, we used the card, we found out that it's got to do with the bank, because of all the cash raining down on animals for some reason. We found a toy car. That's a police cruiser. So, I think the weapon is the baton. So he comes up wearing the Holy House pizza garb, and then beats her with a baton. Okay. We'll have to keep playing this dangerous game, I suppose. We'll have to stay on top of his clues. Because otherwise, we are in a bad position. Like, we killed a 1200 professionalism cop to try and catch the dentist. Ooh, cocaine. Yeah, we're gonna end the day here. I'm gonna ask Mole. You're gonna come into work tomorrow. And then we're gonna end the day.
Boyd.
Well, finally, Jack. I've been dying to reach you these past 2 weeks, but I thought I should give you some time to recover your strength. How are you feeling?
Better than ever, Mr. Sand. Touched by your concern.
Well, I hope this doesn't sound too sentimental, Jack. But while you were laying in a coma, I thought about our last meeting many times. It was such a fascinating conversation. You said it yourself. You're a true hunter.
No, Mr. Sand, it was you who said that.
Was it? Well, it doesn't matter. What is important, Kendrick told me a lot about you, Jack. But I suddenly realized that he didn't give me the whole story. Why is it you only want half?
What are you talking about?
Well, why is it you only want to make half? Not a whole million, just half. Not 100,000, but 5. It's a very specific figure. How did you arrive at that number?
Well, I was looking at a house a couple hours outside of Freeburg, down the river. I figured to buy it, move the family, and set everything up, I'd need right around 500,000. It's not my style to take more than I need.
Ah. I must admit, Jack, I imagined all sorts of reasons, but none of them were close to the truth.
Are you disappointed, Mr. Sand?
No, not with you, Jack. Quite the contrary. I respect you even more.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Sand. And now if you'll excuse me, I have to go home and get some sleep.
Of course, Jack. I just...
Oh dear, that is bad. You don't hang up on Sand. You know, Grandpa Sand, he's just being concerned about us. We're gonna roll up his gang eventually, and then it'll be... The Whoop Whoop is here to arrest you. At some point. Rumor! Major's favorite stripper found dead in his home, no less. 25-year-old Pamela Cox, latest victim of brutal murder. A giraffe is coming to the zoo. Woohoo! I love giraffes. Police station is still only one thumb down. Because we're doing awesome work here, guys. Let me have the cash. Oh, press conference. Good morning! Mr. Boyd, what's the reason you've called this press conference today? I wish the game told me I would have a press conference. We have an important announcement to make. It is my duty to warn the people of Freeburg that there's a new predator wandering our streets. One who preys on young girls. Our sources tell us that 2 murders have already happened in the city and a maniac named the Dentist is the killer. Why have you been so slow to warn the public? Blame the mayors. Well, blame the feds. The Dentist is part of a federal investigation. I have no choice but to cooperate with the clever boys in the dark suits. That actually sounds like a decent answer. Like, you're supposed to cooperate, you're not supposed to rush out. You're not supposed to give any information that, you don't have. If we don't have anything, why would we give a press conference? We're not going to tell you any details that might be wrong, because we'd be just putting people on the wrong path, We would cause mass hysteria, like, oh my god, the Dentist is a 12-meter long giraffe or something, People would shit themselves if they saw a giraffe on the street. I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't see a giraffe normally outside of the zoo, so I imagine you'd shit your pants even if you would just see a regular giraffe on the regular days, just like waving at you, like, hello. But you're like, what the hell's a giraffe doing on the street? Anyway. Tangent aside, the Dentist is only one man. Can't the Freeburg PD handle one crazy loner? It's not that simple. The feds have been looking for the Dentist across the country for years. Hopefully, in our small city, he won't find it so easy to hide from justice. She might be blind, but she is everywhere. You believe it's specifically girls who are in danger? Caution can't hurt? I would've... Oh, no! That's such a dumb answer! Game! Why you do this to me, game? I'm like, it can't hurt for them to be careful, just, look behind you, don't risk going with strangers. No, it's like, don't wear provocative clothing, don't overdo it with the makeup, because hell... Screw them for looking good, right? Yeah, they're obvious... This is a dumb answer. I disapprove. I wish I could swallow these words and pick something else. You have any information about the identity of the killer? Hard to say. The Dentist could be anyone. Over the years, we've had a dozen different theories. No real clues. Probably should have gone with the other answer. Just like, no, we don't have any information at this time. We're not going to give you a sketch. Again, people would freak out. They would shit their pants, they would see anyone remotely close to that. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you. Day 70, Mole didn't come into work, did you? Oh, great. More cutbacks on city road repair. Jack Boyd, feds don't have a clue. Well, they're not wrong. Mayor's office arranging grand fireworks in honor of the city. They still like us. Alright, let's go to work and see that shit show.
The work is definitely piling on. Truth is, if I didn't have Palmer helping me catch this psycho, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah.
When he got here,
And the stuff the newspapers are saying, is it true?
What are the newspapers saying?
The girl who was killed. She filed a sexual harassment complaint against the mayor? What about the other victims? Were they harassed by the mayor too?
Well, it's hard to say.
Is it true?
So far, the mayor's the only thing we have connecting the victims, but only one of them filed a complaint against him, and she withdrew it a few days later. Someone must have pressured her, but it's hard to say anything for sure.
But is it true? Do you think it's true?
Well, let's just say it seems like it might be. What's the matter?
The mayor raped me.
Can you repeat that?
The mayor of Freeburg, Stuart Rogers, he raped me. You heard me right.
When did this happen?
4.5 years ago when I was just out of college. They gave a reception for us at City Hall. Rogers gave a speech, and there were a few other speakers, then dinner. I drank the champagne, it was hot out, the music was loud. I was feeling dizzy, so I went to take a breath in a quiet corner. I found a conference room, then a few minutes later the mayor came in with his guard. Rogers whispered something to the guard, and the guard left. I didn't have time to figure out what was going on. Rogers just walked up to me, grabbed me by the throat and squeezed, and then he began to rape me. This went on. It lasted about 10 minutes.
Look, Lana, it would be very difficult to prove anything at this point, but
You wouldn't have to prove anything. I have a videotape.
A video?
A recording from a surveillance camera, a cassette. The raping mayor, sitting in my closet next to Kramer versus Kramer.
But how...
6 months after it happened, someone slipped the cassette under my door. This was the same time the city administrator, Mary Simmons, was dismissed. Quite a scandal, if you recall. I think that must have to do with it.
Lana, don't worry about a thing. We'll use this tape and ambush the bastard.
No, we're not going to do that.
Lana, listen to me. You need to...
It's been 4 years. Don't you think I've had time to think things through? I already decided I'm not pressing charges.
Lana, whatever you've been thinking, I promise you, it would be better if
No, it wouldn't be better. For the past few years, I've worked hard so that people would take me seriously, so they'd respect me as a professional. If I step forward now, I ruin all my efforts, my whole future, and I'll destroy my one chance to make this city better. I'll be a sympathy case, I'll be humiliated, and then I'll be attacked. And the one thing I won't ever get again is respect.
Lana, you're talking about covering up a crime.
I'm doing it because I know it's the right thing to do.
Then you're a fool.
Oh my God, I made a mistake. Just forget everything I said.
Lana, Lana! Shit. Shit!
Well, that happened. Very, tough situation. Yeah, Mole lost the energy, but Mole didn't come into work. We had a press conference. I think that's one of the aspects of this game that could be improved. Like, press conferences, they take up an entire day. And I had Mole come into work, Mole lost energy, Mole's now performing even worse. Nothing. Just, this game... It's weird to me sometimes, like, the base gameplay is good, but there's so many things that could be better. Like, things that annoy me and such. Hey, this is my cocaine! Thank you for the money. Funeral for Turner. Yeah, that happened. Tsubaki! Sorry you were caught in the crossfire. Fishbach! You were too good for this world, my man. Oh, let's check the labor market. Still shit. Oh, we can request another job slot. We'll just request everything, like City Hall likes us. We've already maxed out SWAT, so we might as well keep requesting stuff. Hey, why not? We can use detective slots as security, and we could just hire more whoop whoop. We'll be fine. We'll breeze through the game. Oh, for crying out loud, I knew this was gonna happen! They're gonna start freaking out about the dentist in every single freaking thing now, aren't they? I probably can't even turn my ass around soon without the dentist! Some idiot threw a picture in the newspaper, thank fuck. I'm not even gonna respond to the dentist calls. Just straight up. He's not gonna be caught by a random guy saying, "Oh, hey, I found a dentist." You're not gonna find a dentist. You need to show up. We're gonna arrest the dentist right here. No. The cook's description doesn't match him at all. Breaking and entering. There weren't any holes in the door. Neighbors were doing repairs. Edward Herzig. Are you gonna shoot the dentist? No. Thank God. Jack Boyd. There's a real war against the scumbags happening on the streets today. And it's a war we're slowly losing. I decided to open my own gun shop to help law-abiding citizens protect themselves from drug dealers and pedophiles. Today will be a grand opening, I'm sure. I sure could use a couple of brave officers who could lure in customers by handing out flyers at the mall. I won't stay in your debt. I'll give your boys some toys that'll be extremely useful on the job. Together we'll clean the filth and stench from the streets. So we can use this to buff up our officers a bit. I'm gonna send Rushing and Smith. They'll get some new toys, perhaps an AA-12 like dak 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 dak, you know, just shotgun the crap out of everything. I mean, I'm totally not thinking about abusing our power here or anything, but I'm just saying, give the police some AA-12 shotguns. Maybe some MP5s. Sort of like what's happening now in America. Anyway, a tearful schoolgirl reported that a scary man with a face like on the news touched her shoulder during the show and said scary things in a strange language. I'm gonna send 2 people just because that... No way! We can't... Sod off then. God. She's probably yammering through the movie, isn't she? Dentist, he's grinning at me like he wants to kill me. It's exactly like his photo in the newspaper. Can I send SWAT to the newspaper and slap them across the face with a gun, just being like, don't freaking post pictures of the dentist, you fool! Edward! Plus 80! That was a very strange job for police officers, but oddly enough, we're very tired. We got a lot done, plus he gave us some nice guns. So yeah, their energy went down, but they are a lot better now, and we got some cash. Let's see, harassment. Not a serial killer, but a mild-mannered foreigner who was asking the girl to be quiet. Women. Some women are just weird. Homeless man is trying to rob a hot dog cart. Woohoo! There's actual crime going on that we can respond to. Send the best people. Send the beer. We're gonna shove this guy right into concrete. We can finally respond to something. Dear Lord. Suspicious individual. Sod off. Let's put, like, temporarily put people back on here. Armstrong, DeBrito, Rositsky. Just get everyone on there. We need the frames. Innocent law student. If he was smiling strangely, it was because he was nervous. People! Why? We're gonna get this for a few more days, aren't we? People are gonna go nuts over this. Seller said that the homeless man grabbed the money from his till and quickly disappeared. Order a hot dog! Hey, we can't fight crime on an empty stomach. Am I right? I mean, it worked. So, you know, get a hot dog while you're out there. I mean, you guys are the A-team. You deserve a hot dog one now and then. I'll pay for it. I've got like 212 grand right now, eh? Winky face. You just go out and make sure that we do some semi-legal stuff, like go to a gun shop and get lots of DACA in return for it. Still waiting for them shotguns. You know, I'll occasionally buy you guys a hot dog while you're out there. It's a quiet day, aside from everyone going, "Oh my god, it's the dentist!" So that's good. Yeah, it's really damn quiet. Justice has been served. Well, looks like we'll be able to get another crack at that investigation in a second. Ah, thank you! Frames! Let's see. It's gonna be that one, isn't it? It's gonna be that, you're gonna be... I don't know. You open the thing, you find the weapons, you pick it up, you go, and that... Oh, I don't know. At least we've got the crowbar now, so that helps. I think it might be a case of this. No? Damn it. I'm still missing something, am I? Damn it! I'm gonna reflect on this for a minute. I'm gonna try some stuff. I want this sorted. Just Yay, it worked, finally. I had them a little mixed up, like he breaks open the door, then goes inside, rather than they go inside, then open the door. So we can now go bloody shirts, or send him to the drugstore. We can only respond with one person, we can only respond to one site. We're gonna try this one. Public indecency. We'll send Yancy and Petska, I guess. Let's see. Hopefully we'll be able to bag him before tomorrow. Gonna make up for some lost time here, Mole. You're rubbish at your job. And hopefully we will have no problems with this. Yeah, we got him. Excellent. We arrested all the suspects. Everyone got some of that sweet experience. Martin Sand. Oh, look at that. Look at who's getting close to being caught. There are indeed naked young people laying among the tombstones. Cough loudly. The young man jumps up quickly, shouts "Police!" and runs and turns tail. I hit him with a stun gun. I really don't think we should be chasing naked young people. Like, Yancy and Pesca didn't sign up to see a young man dangling all over the place while he's running away now. Anyway, that is it for today, and that is it for this episode. If you enjoyed this episode of This is the Police, do let me know by leaving a like and perhaps a comment down in the comment section below. If you want to see more, This is the Police, but you're not yet subscribed to the channel, do consider hitting that subscribe button. And as always, until next time, have a good one, folks.
Yeah, understood. Thank you very much, Walt. Sorry again for waking you up. Give my regards to Jean. Okay, gotta run. Hey, Martin, wait a minute. Martin, you still hang around with Bo Berenger?
Of course. In fact, he's my stepfather.
Great. Think he has a couple of men available? Today? Right now, in fact? There's something important I need taken care of.
Sure. Something you need help moving?
Not exactly. Here's the address. I need this house watched. All day and all night until I say stop. If anyone suspicious goes poking around, tie him up and bring him here. I'll pay double the usual rate. Or triple, whatever he needs. And nobody else knows about this, right?
Jack, they're more into looking after valuables, not houses.
What's the difference?
Well, these guys probably wouldn't care either way. Okay, Jack, no problem. I'll make the call. As for your retirement, I've been...
Let's focus on today, Martin. Now keep that house secure, all right?
Okay. I have a phone in the car. I'll call Bo right away.
I appreciate it, Martin. Believe me, I do.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah?
Anything else I need to know about this?
No. Better you don't.
Hello?
I'm an addict.
Please, I don't want...
Listen to me, Lana. I really am an addict. For 20 years now, give or take. I've been lying to myself that I'm in control of the situation, and sometimes it really seems like I am, but sometimes in the more desperate moments, I become completely dependent on the pills. And it's just dumb luck that I haven't killed myself. Or someone else. More than a few times, I've come pretty close. I've been stoned while I'm driving, was even stoned once during a firefight. I've been on drugs while I made decisions where dozens of lives were on the line. When I'm overworked, I need the pills. That's my problem. It's my weakness. But I always knew that if I admit my weakness, if I start talking about the problem publicly, if I go to rehab, then I'm already as good as retired. They'll take advantage of the scandal and get rid of me forever. It doesn't matter all the good work I'm trying to do at the police department. They'll just bury me. So I'm keeping my problem a secret, at least until I can retire. I have to. I know it's the right thing to do.
You realize, Jack, this is the first time you ever called me?
What?
You called me this time. I thought you were just waiting for me to stop bugging you, but now you called me and you opened up, even though you didn't have to. Maybe you're stoned?
What? No, I'm not stoned right now.
Well, Jack, I guess you need me as much as I need you.
I need you more than you need me.
Now I know you're stoned.
Lana,
I heard everything you said, Jack. I understood everything just fine. You don't need to say anything else.
Right, exactly. Say no more.
Well, that happened. Bye, everybody.